Guys, welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do subscribe down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. It is massively appreciated. I'm going to take my headphone out because yesterday I realised in my intro I was shouting at you a little bit, so apologies for that. But yeah, this is episode 3 of 0 to 1 million. As you can see, we're sat on the 0 to 1 million account right now of 128k. It's 6 o'clock, so what we're starting to see happen now is a lot of these guys are finally selling quite comfortably. They've been sort of going up in price as they become rarer and rarer. And now they're all starting to really kick up with the sales, which is quite nice. We're making sort of maybe 400-500k profit a card. However, the big win today in terms of what content we've got from EA, in terms of how we're going to make coins, and how we've made coins so far, is in the season objectives, EA have released a UCL knockout stages objective. Now, you'll look at this and think, some of you will know it's good coins, right? But a lot of the time, people overlook your objectives. And I said today, in stream, we were doing an objective, and they released this. So you've got assist 2 goals using UCL players in squad battles on minimum professional difficulties. Cool, fine. Score using UCL players in 3 separate squad battle matches on minimum professional difficulty or rivals. Then you've got score using UCL players in the Bundesliga and UCL players in the Premier League in the same squad battles match on min professional difficulty, or you can do it in rivals, right? That's the one there that you want to look at. When you're looking at how to make coins on this game, that's exactly the sort of objective you want to look at. Because it's incredibly specific. It is UCL players from the Bundesliga and Premier League. So that obviously, for me, it's saying score. So the first thing I did was look at strikers. Before it absolutely got mental out here, I managed to pick up some of them. We've got this Giroud here. We've got this Batshuayi here. They're all in around sort of 2 and sort of 3,000 coins. One for 1,500, which was a nice pickup. And now if I show you what they're selling for at the moment, I'm sort of waiting for them to stop going up in price. I don't think at the moment they've stopped. I think they're still going up. They are at the moment. So we're up now at like 4... I missed that one. Missed it. We're up at 4.7, 4.8, I think. Like we're up at 5k now, essentially. We're up at 5,000 coins. So I'm going to double my coins on most of the guys that I've already picked up. But I'm also going to pick them up on bid all night. As long as they hit what I think they'll probably hit, which is probably going to be 10k. As long as they get up towards that, I'm going to keep bidding all night, bidding through and buying them. You can be doing the exact same thing without a doubt. Other things too that I'm going to be thinking about right now as well is in the squad battles, squad building challenges, we have the UCL marquee matchups. They released it on the Tuesday this week rather than the Wednesday they did last week. And again with this marquee matchups, that's the normal marquee matchups. I won't be doing them on this account. I'll be doing them on my other account. But we've got a Prime Mixed Players pack as part of this these rewards, and the actual reward itself is a rare election pack, which means silvers are coming down in value. So my subscribers over on Twitch will be using the silver spreadsheet and picking up lots of silvers very cheap. We'll hold them for a day or two and they'll go back up in price again. I'm going to be incredibly selective tonight because I know we're going to get supply on Thursday, so I'm not going to be buying in for anything lower than like anything higher than I want to do at all. I'm not going to take any risk on it, especially on this account because I'm trying to do the 0 to 1 million on it. But picking up those 6 cards already, even those 6 UCL cards, if I can get 4 or 5k profit out of those, then we're looking at sort of 25, 30k profit immediately off of those. But I'm going to pick these cards up and whatnot. You might see sort of me again talking about what I picked up tonight, the same night, but more than likely, next time you see me on this video, it'll be the next morning. I'll show you what I picked up and what I've sold them for. But I'll see you then. I'll see you in a bit. You might see me tonight, but you might not. But you're going to see me again on this video from tonight because we got very lucky. Suddenly my boomer fingers decided that they won't be boomer fingers anymore, and I managed to pick up a fair few of these at 15. It seems like they've slowed down in the rise of them going up in value, and it seems like it's sitting about 6.5k at the moment. So it might come a time in a minute where I think about selling them. Like at the moment there's some 6.1 there, but I don't want to run the risk of missing the hype on the selling. And 6.4 there has been there for a minute now, so I'm starting to think actually now could be the time to sell it. Actually, what I'll just quickly do is I'll check that 6.4, see if I get them to transfer targets because then I'll know. Yeah, so 6.4 seems to be the ceiling price on them. So now I know it's time to think about selling them bit by bit, one at a time, just to let them come down, just make a profit from them that way. But yeah, picked them all up for around no more than sort of 5k, but most of them sort of down at 2, 3k. So we should see a good bit of profit to continue building up money on the 0 to 1 million. Next time you'll see me will be tomorrow once I've picked up loads of silvers and things like that, and we'll be selling them, and you'll see exactly what we've got up to tonight from tonight's video. So, yo guys, so I know I said you'd see me tomorrow morning, but we've been up on Discord. Everyone's been trading for a while basically. We've all been trading and doing the bits and bobs we needed to do, and I picked up some absolutely insane deals. We should see a massive profit back tomorrow. What I want to first show you is how the UCL cards panned out. So I think last count I picked up 33 of them. We were picking these up anywhere between sort of 3 and 4k on snipes. possibly even less than that on some of them. Some of the guys like hey, Gabriel Jesus and whatnot here, he's at 6.9 and he's shot up to 7.7, so I made even more on him. But yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. All my rare goals have sold, like I said earlier on. But that day, for me, it's been a brilliant night. I'm on 101k. All these guys here, we're looking at sort of maybe 50, 60, 70k profit total from the UCL guys. But moreover than that, you guys know I told you when there's silver supply, we invest. Now, I want to show you how the silver supply panned out today and what it was. The silver supply was mainly in the UCL marquee matchups. So here we saw that's normal marquee matchups. Here we saw Rare Election Pack, and we also got a Prime Mix Player Pack. So what that did was it initially brought the market down quite a bit. But the market didn't crash completely, but great deals were to be had. And that meant that the market's now bounced back really strongly. And the reason why I'm showing this now is because I picked these up tonight, and normally I say about flipping the next day. I'm not going to bother. Some of these are going to go tonight, so I want to show you them before I listed them. So this is Ryan Hennings. We paid 5,000 coins for him. And if we compare prices with him at the moment, he's currently set about 9,500. So off him alone, we're going to see about a 4,000 coin profit, which is really, really nice. This Polter we picked up for 5,200. And he's currently sat somewhere in the region of about 8,000 there. We're going to be looking at, again, a really solid sort of 3,000 coins profit. Once the 8,100 one comes off, I should be able to get 8.5 for him, give or take. There's a couple there, actually. It's probably close to 8,000. With him, Silvestri currently selling for the region of about, give or take, because these prices will change. I think it was about 6k when I last checked. He's gone up. He's 7k now. We picked him up at 3,500, so we're going to make about 3,000 on him. There's a lot of coins sat on this trade pile right now. So I'm going to start selling them tonight. Again, you will actually see me for the first time again tomorrow. You won't see it again after this. But yeah, basically we're going to be bringing out, going to be sending all this up, basically, bringing up the coin total. And on tomorrow that will give us a lot of coins to play with for Team of the Week investing. And it'll also give us a lot of coins to play about with for the Thursday drop. Obviously when I put into loads of silvers. And possibly now getting special cards and icons. So I'm very, very happy about trading. But I'll see you in the morning once we've got some of this stuff sold and you can see what we sold it for. I'll see you then. Yo, so it's now the next morning. Realistically, sales have gone very well so far today. Yesterday night when I picked those deals up, I was highly, highly selective. There were deals that normally I'd probably pick up to buy 100, 150 of those cards. But because for you guys, what is now tomorrow, we're going to get the normal marquee matchups, which usually sees around 3 silver packs come onto the market. That'll crash the silvers even further. So I was very selective on what I bought. And as you can see, we're now pushing up to 184,000 coins on the account with lots of cards still to sell. To give you an idea of what has sold so far. We sold the Closer for 8,800. We sold the Hennings for 8,787 in the end. We sold Friedrich 7.5, Polter for 8,000. Scribinski, I don't even know if I pronounce this guy properly. Scribinski, I think his name is. We sold him for 8.6. Another Friedrich for 8,000, Gentner for 8.2. That Tribal just sold that bar. We've sold them all. We had a lot of coins of a lot of these cards, which is brilliant. It's exactly what we needed. And yesterday's mix of content was good. However, the big problem I've got right now, and I don't want to go too ranty on this, but last night at about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, Team of the Week was released. It was an accident from what we know, completing out of accident. And so that means Team of the Week investing this week isn't going to be realistically possible. So I'm going to have to sort of find other ways to be making coins. The problem I have with this is we're now at 10:37 a.m. UK time and we have had nothing from EA whatsoever to say, oh, this was an error, or no, it wasn't an error, it was intentional, and that's when Team of the Week is going to be released normally. And that, in my opinion, goes to the heart of things like Kurt. Now, I don't agree with everything that Kurt... I agree with a lot of what Kurt says. I don't agree with a lot of how far he goes, if that makes sense. That's something that I've never been a massive fan of, sort of the threats that sometimes... Well, threats, I'll call them threats because he obviously doesn't consider them to be so, but EA do. And they go too far. But this goes to the heart of the frustration of the community. There is no excuse whatsoever that the FIFA Direct Communications has not tweeted in nearly 9.5, 10 hours what has happened and what went wrong. And this is exactly what it is. That little box they put out, why Kurt was banned, and talks about open and honest dialogue. Well, why are you not being open and honest? Realistically, why are you not? Your Team of the Week got released early. It didn't get released at 6 o'clock like it normally does. Therefore, something's gone wrong in the game. So why haven't you said anything? And this is what people are bored of and frustrated with and annoyed with. And it's getting boring. It's getting very, very boring very, very quickly. That continually EA think they're above the community. They have no need to, like, even little things like the name of that SPC yesterday, Call the Shots. For them, it's a thinly veiled dig at Kurt. We all know it is. But it gets boring. Like, you're supposed to be a professional, grown-up company, a multi-billion-pound company, and you can't get your house in order, and it's getting pathetic. But it is what it is. We are where we are. There wasn't a huge amount that I think realistically I would normally invest in anyway, in any event. But it is frustrating, and it just gets to the point where you just get worn out by it. I'm going to clear off this transfer pile now. But essentially, we're at where we're at. We've got these cards here all selling at the moment. Bit by bit, hopefully they'll start to sell today. We've still got another 26 cards here that need to be sold. So I'm hoping to be at sort of 250, 300k by the time everything sells, possibly even more. Again, the content tonight is going to play a role in seeing where I can invest my coins and what I can do. Flip side of that also is that I've now got to start thinking about putting coins aside and holding coins for Thursday's silver drop, because that's usually going to make me a lot of coins. I'm hoping that Thursday alone I can sort of maybe put 200k into the silvers and try and get sort of 350, maybe 400k back if I can buy it very well. But yeah, I'm going to get more of these cards sold. Next time you'll see me, we'll have hopefully all of them sold. That'd be the ideal situation. We'll get them all sold, and I'll let you know what the coin total is currently stood at after day 3 of 0 to 1 million. Yo guys, so it's late in the day. I've been waiting for some silvers to sell. We've got quite a few sold, but we've still got a lot more to sell. The market's been mad weird today. This morning they're all up. And then the problem with the silver market, or any market full stop on FIFA, if people don't list the cards the way the cards should be listed, it brings the whole market down. As an example, I just looked now and there's about 19 Laurinis by one lazy person, all sitting there at like 3k, which means that everyone is just undercutting each other because they're blocking off the minimum price, or the sort of setting the maximum price they can be at. So please, when you sell silvers or sell any cards, don't be that guy. Don't be lazy. If you're going to trade properly. It's infuriating, it's annoying, but it is what it is. We'll just hold it until they come off the market and then we relist. But we've got some really good sales here. Even as I was updating the spreadsheet just now, I saw a few very good deals. We've got these guys here that have all gone. We're going to clear those off the market for now. But on here, we've still got, I reckon, about another 100,000 to go. On the trade pile here, I've got about, give or take, maybe 30 to 40,000 coins. But also down in my foot central, I've also got some unassigned. So they all need to be sold. So I'll try and sell them during the stream today. I'm sort of hoping for no silver supply today, because that'll bring the market up a little bit before the big crash off tomorrow. But as always, if you want to watch me do this live, come over to Twitch. The link is down below. You'll be able to come watch me trade, ask me any questions. Yesterday, obviously, we did this live on stream, and we did the strikers, the UCL strikers that I gave you earlier in the video. We did that live on stream, and a lot of my boys made a lot of coins last night. So it's really, really good. If you want to come over and watch me do it live, just click the link down below and come over. But that's going to be the end of the video. The next video, hopefully, we'll have all this stuff sold and any other investments I've made. We're pushing on towards maybe 300, 350 at the moment, which is very, very nice after day 3 of this series. Hope is to sort of get to 500k over Thursday, Friday, and then we can have it out over the weekend. That's going to be the end of the video. For now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak.